Hey, what's up? It is Pam. I am sitting there waiting. Hello, Pam. I am. Um, okay. Hello, I am the ocean of the ocean's deep woo. And here we do the deepest of woo. Welcome, you. Um, just looking at my cards. Said, okay, guides. And I think this is showing a sense of humor. Okay, guides. Should I move the time of my show up a little? And it's like, yes, okay, maybe, yeah. So then I turn it and it's like, I turn the card over, it's the Wheel of Fortune, it's 10. This is a joke, right? 10 is when I start. So, so I thought, well, maybe they're expecting me to do three like I usually do. So I did three. The last one is 13, and I'm interpreting that to be 130. Perhaps either that or what is the 13th hour? Let's see, 12. That'd be like 1 o'clock in the daytime. So I don't know. You tell me what you think. But when do you think I need the show to come on? Because Sunday is actually pretty changeable now. I can actually change around Sundays for sure. So you tell me what time would be a good time. How you doing, Pam? Pam, I am. Okay, so tonight we got a lot of things going. 10 is a big number right now, though, and 10 portals in 10 days. What's that about? Okay. I mean, we got planetary alignments going on, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. Okay. That's affecting a lot of people. Now, I know some of you are going to be uh, affected with all kinds of energy symptoms. Um, so don't be surprised if this happens, just letting you know. This is going to continue for a little bit. It's going to be like pretty pretty typical for a while. That I got to remind you that things are still shifting over. We still are getting some pushback from things that don't want to leave. And you may have to do some pushing of your own. Okay. Uh, just push it out. Just make sure that you bubble up and protect yourself. And if you start getting in a funk and you can't figure out why, just figure that you've got to pull yourself out of it or come to the show because I'll be doing stuff to pull us out of it every single time, probably now. So, um, if you have been feeling a call, the call to go somewhere, do something, something's going on. It's like things are going on. You are going somewhere. We've got 10 portals in 10 days from, I guess, the 18th till the 28th, something like that, 19th till the 28th. We've been having a portal a day to go through. No, that's a lot. That's a lot of activity. We'll get more into that. We're also going to talk about the divine compliments. Some of them have been kind of wandering and off doing separate things, and a lot of reunion, a lot of them coming back together. There is like a party, a celebration going on, and I keep getting invited. And I keep going for a little while and then I have to come back. I keep kind of in the meditations. I'm I'm at a party, so there is a party going on. I'll tell you that much. On this plane here, some of you have been divided from your compliments, and some of you are badasses and don't know it. And we'll get into that too. And let's see, what else are we doing? Typical cleanings, clearings, activations, all of that sort of thing we'll be doing here on the Ocean's Deep Blue. Pam, I have a question for you. You still there? Are you lurking? You lurking? Because I'll want to talk to you at some point. Okay. So I'm going to put on the intro and give people a chance to notice I'm on, because the algorithms have been not kind lately. Well, they've never been that kind to this show. This show's always had problems with it. Okay, here we go. Okay, and we're back. And okay, so I'm going to do my disclaimer. This is just tips, tricks, and hacks for playing that massively multiplayer virtual reality holofractal total immersion learning game that we call life on planet Earth. It has nothing to do with real life, which occurs outside of the matrix. Okay, so there has been a lot going on, a lot of ups and downs and sideways, and it's going to continue. There, I told you it was going to be a very wavy spring, and summer's gonna not give us any relief from that either. As a matter of fact, I think summer might even be more so. So just got to get used to that concept for a while, that it's going to be pretty weird. It's probably going to, the huge shift, because I know that people are waiting for the really big shifts, as in things to actually really change. That's probably not going to come until fall. I mean, I've been saying the fall is the fall. Is the US going to default and a whole bunch of nasty stuff going to happen? I'm going to ask the cards. Because, of course, our leader of the free world is playing hide and seek and cannot be bothered to deal with a cute little thing like the national debt. No. sending millions off to a foreign nation to help them out is the thing to do when you're facing a deficit. And probably, my guess is he's also going to suggest cutting social services of various kinds that keep, citizens around. Meanwhile, cutting checks for people that don't even belong here legally to stay in nice hotels and eat and so on and so forth. So, this whole thing has been really clear. I hope it's really clear to everybody where the values are. And and I can tell how, whether or not I can even speak to somebody about anything as to how they feel about this. If they still are feeling that everything is okay and this person needs to be reelected, I know that I cannot speak to them and they're probably going to get recycled. Because if this isn't waking you up, nothing's going to wake you up. I mean, there are beings that are kind of despairing that it's like, what's it going to take? They're waiting for us in order to help. I mean, as I said, we have to direct things. It's got to be our direction because this is our world now. And before we can have the keys to drive, so to speak, we need to prove that we're mature enough to do that we're competent to do that. And I think we're reaching a tipping point. I think I don't know if we quite have a minority in the other camp. I don't know. Well, I don't know if we have a majority on our side. Let's put it that way. If we have a very clear majority of people who are ready to not just awake, but ready to do something, ready to take some kind of action. And oh, hello there. Oh, hi. I'm going to need to ask you some questions, sweetheart. I'm going to need to call you at some point. So just letting you know. Okay, so the thing that we've got to do is keep choosing what we really want, choosing with our money, refusing to go along with programs that as they've been outlined, asking for better, and directing our resources. We must direct all of our resources to the direction that we want them to go. We, not, things like just small things like not buying junk food, not supporting, not supporting programs that poison us and so on and so forth, just not putting our money towards things that, I mean, I understand that, even me, some of us have got to rely to a certain extent, especially if you don't have a car, if you don't have a regular transportation and stuff, is you're probably going to have to use something like Amazon or something to get some of your stuff. So, that's kind of gotten locked in. But, for the most part, when I get to a grocery store, I am just really careful what I buy because I have noticed that it does make a difference. Like, I had almost completely transformed a store near me you know, because I kept asking him, do you have this? Do you have that? Why don't you get this in? No, I'm looking for that, you know, so certain things I'm looking for. And they had started to get it all in, but I didn't, I spent a little time not going there because I had other places to go and it was winter and I didn't get out as much and things just shifted again. So it really does make a difference. It makes a big difference. You can actually ask your favorite stores to get in the products that you want to see in. You can actually complain about products that you feel are bad products and, you know, fill out little forms. Sometimes you can get action that way and just letting you know. It's not impossible. Oh, hey, Witch Moon came in. How you doing, Witch Moon? And Pammy Smith came in. So we got Pam and Pam. Pam and Pammy. Pam and Pammy, eggs and hammy. Oh, that's terrible. Next, what am I rapping? Saying something about Miami. Kind of ridiculous. Anyway, hear that? That tinkle. I've got stones that tinkle, tinkle. Well, anyway, it's called a singing crystal, and I ordered a bunch of crystals, and they finally came in, and one of them's a singing crystal. How do you know? Well, when you drop it, it does that. Real nice one. Real nice, clear point singing crystal. Lovely thing. Usually they're long and have that sound. So I got some very nice crystal points in. Yeah, if anybody's interested in some crystal points. And pretty good price on them. I got my newest thing that I'm going to be using for a pendulum and also a really cool necklace. This is selenite and amethyst. The top has amethyst in it, and the bottom part is selenite, and it has a nice point, so it's pretty nice as a pendant, but it's also would be nice as a pendulum. So I'm thinking I'm going to try it out tonight as a pendulum, and I can almost guarantee this is not silver. If anything, it's silver plate because I didn't pay a whole bunch of money for it. But if you want one, let me know. I can hook you up pretty reasonable on these. I gotta look again, but they're not that terribly expensive. And if I would order more of them, they'd probably be a lot cheaper. So, you know, they'd probably be pretty cheap. But I think it's really nice. You know, I mean, selenite and amethyst. Oh, it seems like it's working already. It's trying to work already. Look at that. You know, the groovy thing about selenite, it reflects a lot of light. It's very, this will cleanse and charge your other stones, any stones that you put with it. So this would be a very good amulet against anything that's trying to F with you. Because darkness would find this very, very annoying, okay? This little pennant would be very, very annoying because it's got the selenite and then up here is amethyst, which is purity and et cetera, protection and, you know, transmutation. this, you got something dark. This is going to drive him crazy. So I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to get one of those. So, and I know because it's kind of funny because when I turned in, I saw myself as my light form and throwing my light rods. It looked like I ended up getting some selenite sticks in the wands in they looked exactly like the rods of light I was throwing. So it was with my light body and almost exactly the same shape and size. And not that I'm going to throw them, but I just found it so cool that I actually have an effigy in physical of what I'm doing in the etheric, and that can't be just a coincidence. Okay, you're going to be lurking, Pammy. Oh, your head hurts too much. We're going to be doing some clearings and stuff. Maybe it'll help. Okay. You can't see chat. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Maybe some of the clearings we do will help. I'm going to be speaking star language and doing some tones and stuff at some point here. Okay. I'm hoping you feel better soon. We'll send you some healing. Yeah, I know. My these are bifocals and they drive me kind of up a wall. I can't really see past a certain point what's like right at my feet. I can't tell. And then they're not quite right for they're not quite at the right distance for me to see the phone very well, to see chat very well. But I'm doing it anyway. Actually, I'm going to turn this light off for a little bit, I think. It's kind of bothering me. Anyway, hope I don't look too awful now. I hope I look great. Do I look divine? Yay. So we are going through, if you're having some troubles, we are going through a lot astrologically. The planets are really doing their cha-cha up there. And we've got Jupiter, and I believe it's Jupiter and Mars squaring off with Pluto in Taurus. Holy carp. And that's a lot. Considering what the planets are. Jupiter has a tendency to expand everything, and although it's considered lucky and beneficent, it's called the beneficent. Considered lucky, and it is a planet of expansion. Oh dear, already? A planet of expansion, and then Mars, of course, is war, passion, male principle. And Pluto is unearthing things, uprooting things, death, change, death and resurrection, actually. Basically, death and rebirth going on. It's really going to be very tumultuous. And there's not much you can do about that except have yourself ready, except get yourself prepared for that, and just realize that you're going to probably be doing some kind of cleansing every day. You're probably going to be needing to protect your energies. We've got the last dying dregs of the corruption trying to hang on, but kind of scrambling like never before to try and still harass people, but it's not working very well. I just got a message, and it was very interesting how there's there's one of these, it's one of these psychic readings that, if you see this, then this is for you. And it just goes to show you how much we are actually a collective and don't know it. A lot of us light workers are going through the same thing and don't realize we are. Because the stuff she was saying was, even though there was a lot of specificity to it, a lot of people in the comments were saying, oh, yes, that's exactly what's going on with me. So, even down to one of them saying, I'm a Sagittarius. And yes, my twin flame is passed on, because she was talking about your twin flame may have passed on. Like, holy cow. That's pretty specific, and yet there's a lot of people here saying, yes, my twin flame has passed on. I'm not the only one. So, well, I know I'm not the only one. But certainly, to me, this has got to mean something. There's got to be a reason why we are having that kind of a configuration. But I'm thinking, or hearing, that if you think you're really actually, a lot of us know we're not really apart from. If you're thinking you are, then we need to do some adjustments, because you're not. They're right beside you. They're right there with you. They're not gone at all. You're not separate. You can't really be separated from your twin flame exactly. Only a frequency thing. So we're being told now that one of the things that's happening, and actually David's been around a lot lately and giving me lots of affection, and I was surprised because I hadn't seen him in a while, but I had to heal enough that I wouldn't cry every time he showed up. Because I was still, time to time, I was still bursting into tears, which is not the vibe we need. So I wasn't quite healed yet. So I'm getting healed now. I can not burst into tears every time I see him. Which didn't happen when I first saw him. It was such a surprise. When all the memories started coming back that I had forgotten on purpose, I willed myself to forget everything. I started crying about it because it was a lot of pain. And there's a lot that I gave up because I knew it just wasn't going to work. Nothing was going to work. Nothing was, in the situation I was in. And it turns out I get this reading, and it's telling me why. And it's why I have been telling you guys. There are those that pretty much drink sadness, despair, anxiety, negative stuff, lower emotions, and they make deals with lower entities. And just like I've been told, and I've mentioned, I had that situation, and I had more than one of them. And I have outlived them. There's one left. I'm not sure it's over yet entirely, but it's darn close, because the contracts are up. Once again, I'm being told the last contract is up. The person has not come through. I was supposed to either be turned to the dark side or killed. One or the other. I was supposed to be either dead or turned by now. And neither one's happened. And they're out of time. Time's up. Tick tock. And if you know anything about contracts, if you make a contract and don't deliver, you don't deliver the goods, you're forfeit. When you make a contract with dark things, you don't want to not deliver. So I was being told for a long, long time, all you have to do is outlast. I'm like, how long is this? It's been years and years, right? Okay. So, but I've had a lot of help surviving everything that's happened. And really, I've had a lot thrown at me. And a lot of you have too. I know that. But it's coming to an end. The contracts are up again. A lot of contracts ended in 2012. Some people unwittingly had new ones, started new ones without even realizing it, because most of us don't even realize when these things are occurring that that's what's really happening. Little conversations you have in your mind, and you think it's just you thinking. It's not. There are entities that'll put thoughts in your head, see if they can trick you into making an agreement that you don't really want to make. But they'll ask you questions that there's really not a good answer to, and very tricky and subtle. So mine were pretty long term. I lost one of them in 12, but there was some left. And so I guess we're going through another time when contracts are expiring. That must mean that they think that we're going to go boom or something. That might mean, because last time the reason the contracts expired at that year is because they were pretty sure that we were going to be toast. And then the fact that we're still here is kind of like, what? So there was a scramble to get you to make more contracts. And I felt that, and I didn't make any more contracts. But yeah, I got myself into a really terrible contract unwittingly. It was surrounding marriage. Had to do with my marriage. It's going to be tweaks your way in. Hi, Barry. How you doing? You tweaking? Oh, wow. That's weird, man. He's tweaking. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. No, I'm kidding. Come on in, Barry. The water's fine. Haven't seen you in ages. Good to see you. So if you're experiencing a lot of that, please be aware you might be handed choices. You think it's just you thinking of things. It's not. It's they're going to be trying to make some last minute deals. Okay? They're going to be trying to make some last minute quickie contracts. Don't fall for any. Don't fall for it. No contracts. Break all negative contracts and don't make any more. Okay? And make sure that if you're not sure that you break them, that you say, I'm breaking all negative contracts. I'm breaking all contracts. I am sovereign. Okay, I am, although even that term is getting changed. They're trying to babble sovereign. But I'm free. I'm free. I belong to myself. And I break all contracts. I dissolve all contracts. Okay. Um, that was one thing I was supposed to tell you. Another thing is, let's see, these 10 portals in 10 days. Yes, there's going to be some tiredness. You're going to want to probably meditate more than usual, rest a lot. But if you're feeling despondent or something, that's something that you have got to, we got to get rid of that. It's like you should not be, we're winning. You should be happy. We're actually winning because remember I told you that the worse it looks, the better it's actually going to be. For us, it's going to look very dark. It's actually not going to be. Yeah, we have a thin veil going on. We have a very thin veil. Alexander, how you doing? Yeah, cheers and blessings to you too, honey. You know what though? Really, we're not waiting until around Halloween. So, the veil is thin now. These 10 portals, the veil is thin right now. So there is a lot of movement. And it was very interesting. This reading even brought up the bit about I open and close portals. I do that. I actually do that. It was very specific, and yet there was there were other people in the comments that were saying, yes, this is right on. So I know I'm not alone in doing this. I just happen to be one of the ones that has a show, has a channel. Um, you're despondent and no energy. Okay, we're going to be doing some clearings. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the eclipses keep bringing in things. Alexander, you're right. I mean, the eclipses keep bringing things in. This one was pretty heavy. This one was really heavy, and I mean, not heavy in a bad way. I mean, it was very a biggie. Okay, it was no small change. So it was a big change. It activated a big program. Remember, there are programs. It's like a program. It's like you programmed, okay, something activated a program. Remember where you are. You're in a matrix. Okay, it's a good way to think of it. Even if you don't believe it is an actual matrix, it's a good way to think of it because it's really it functions like that. The eclipses are the start of a program, and another new program coming in. That's what they do. Okay. So this one in Taurus has to do with Earth, and I'm told that it has a lot to do with loving your body, to making peace with your body, having a better relationship with your body, listening to it more, healing it, all of that sort of thing. Having a good relationship with your body and the physical plane. Because a lot of us, we really want to do the spiritual bypass. We really want to, a lot of us just don't want to be in the physical plane. It's too painful. We've had a very painful time in the physical plane and we don't want to be here. A lot of us, we want to check out. We can't wait to check. We're standing around waiting to check out. When can we get our pay and go home, right? Except we're winning and we should be celebrating. And this has been a setup to make us want to give up. And we're close. That means we're very, very close to this being over. And I can tell we are close to this being over. And to us, close seems so far, right? I mean, it seems like a long time, but in reality, it's not going to be that much longer. And I can tell. Things are going to really happen this year, too. I'm telling you. If you thought spring was interesting, wait until you see summer. And then fall is really going to be rock and roll. I'm predicting the fall is in the fall. Fall, something falls. I see it. It falls flat. Something goes splat. It falls flat. Something goes flat. Maybe I'll make a rap song. Maybe I'll do rap. I have a craving for fry bread. Going back to your roots, huh? Oh, that's another thing. The co-op will replace the northern store here. Oh, really? People are being worn down. Yes, they're trying. I'm okay. I still have my moments. It's like a lot of people are noticing every day. It's you got to pull yourself back up because every day it's like an attack. Every single freaking day. You got to pull yourself back up. You've got to. And if it takes meditation, if it takes whatever it takes, folks, to get yourself back on a higher level, you need to do it. Don't give in to this because we are winning. Don't despair. Because, having a lower vibration is not going to help you. You need to keep your vibration up. And I know that's hard. How sure I know. Come on. I fight this all the time. That's my job is to fight this crap. Good morning. And oh, by the way, like I said, I found out Otto dia is a greeting, a star greeting. Otto dia, everybody. Marilena is here. Oh, Barry, food will be a bit cheaper. You will miss the white workers at the northern store. Ah, but your food will be cheaper. Well, seems like a nice trade-off, though. In some cases, I guess it maybe things will adjust again, but having cheaper food might be what you need right now. Oh, instead of fist bumps, roundhouse kicking is in? What? What? Barry, you want to qualify that? What? You don't fist bump, you kick people now? Is that holy cow. Okay, holy carp. So basically I'm told I'm to keep doing the light language and the toning. I'm supposed to help you keep your vibe up. I'm supposed to keep breaking the spells. We're literally having spells thrown at us all the time. I went to this dinner that I talked about. I got my little gift that I spoke of. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but it was it was kind of an insult gift. And I got this advice from my friend, from my friend Stephanie. She said, you go in, you wear that gift like you got, like you got a big prize of some kind. Okay. And, I had it in my head. It's like, yeah, go in and wear it to the party and wear it better than anybody there. Wear. look better than anybody there and just be really happy and don't let things throw you, you know. And so I went to the party and I could see the sour faces. I think they thought that this was going to dissuade me from going. And no, I showed up anyway and had fun anyway, and F them. you know, it's like, sorry guys, I'm going to be okay anyway. It's kind of just letting things roll off of you, um, and finding something to um, distract yourself from the negative stuff to get yourself back in a positive state of mind. And I don't mean a fake positive state of mind. Sometimes you really are feeling bad and you need to cry. Sometimes you need to cry. But if you find yourself getting too embroiled in that, you need to get yourself out of that somehow. And I do things like watch funny cat videos, cat and dog videos. Sometimes cats, dogs, and kids playing, that kind of thing. Like, little duckies and cats. Sometimes and making friendships and doing stuff like that and being cute and just animals and kids being cute, you know, harmless fun, harmless, mindless fun that usually changes my mood right away. So, I can recommend stuff like that. Just get yourself out of it. Another manic Monday. Yeah, tomorrow, hello, James Ortiz. Yeah. Um, oh, Winter's in the house. Yes, give Winter a hug. And Cowboy is right here, practicing his world-class champion lounging. Earlier today, he was also doing he does do belly rubs too. I mean, he doesn't do crunches, but he's really good at doing belly rubs, turning his belly up for belly rubs. So here's my little love cake right there. A nice wholesome moment of Cowboy getting his little fluffy belly rubbed. There you go. Here radiates some love. He's purring. He's purring and purring. Radiate some love for us, little Cowboy. That's right. That's my boy. Our pets, your pet can get you out of a lot of grief. Your pet can really save you sometime. I mean, I have said all of my rescues have rescued me many times. It's worth it. Rescue an animal. Oh, it's a long weekend, Barry. Is there some sort of holiday? Winter took over the bed. They tend to do that, don't they? Dogs will do that. So cats, they'll sleep right in the middle. They'll be like right in the middle of the bed. It's like, you got to move. No, I don't want to move. Yes, you're going to move. No, no. Yeah, you are. You need to move. Because this is my bed, actually. I don't mind sharing it, but you're going to have to give me some space in my bed. Well, you can sleep around the edges. No, I'm going to sleep in my bed. You can sleep right here too, but you got to give me my bed. We have to negotiate sometimes. Oh, Victoria Day in Canada. Oh, Canada. Monday, Memorial Day, 29th. Ah, Memorial Day. So basically, yeah, once Memorial Day. I keep hearing Memorial Day, it's on. I'm hearing that. Memorial Day, it's really on now. Well, isn't that interesting? Yeah. Like I said, keep your keep your guard up for a little while longer. You won't always have to do that, but you have to do it for now. They're going to be scrambling. They're really going to be scrambling for last minute stuff, to try some last minute stuff to pull themselves out. I'm told that mine are probably losing that the last few things to clear up are just about cleared up, and that mine, I have one last person uh, with a contract on me, and it's just about up. And when time is up, they're forfeit. That's it. They're forfeit. They, you know, and then it's over for me. So it's going to be over very soon for me. The last one is fixing to expire. So yay, me. I'm happy about that. Um, Contracts are, even though I break the contract on me, they're going nuts because they're about to have to forfeit, which is very, very unpleasant, depending on what you made the contract with. So they're trying they're like shaking in their boots, frying themselves, trying to get something to happen that isn't going to happen. Okay, so just realize that there are going to be some people out there that are really in terror because things are not working out the way they thought. And these are not good people. So let them, they made their choice. Let them have their choice. It's like we didn't do it. It's a karmic thing. And I don't like using that word karma because I don't think it works the way people think it does. Oh, you're part of the trap, neuter, and release, but it's getting to be more than you can handle. Yeah. Could be false flags going on. Yeah, there could be a lot of false flag. There could be there. It does sound like they're planning something because they're having what do they call it? Exercises in Florida. Some kind of training exercises in Florida. Right. Was it Florida or Texas? It was one of the states that won't take no shit. Um, what? Okay, I'm not sure if I get that last part, but you say you saw someone going through the trash in the trash room, but then you both looked and no one was there. Weirded us both out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's just cause and effect. Oh, you heard. You heard, but you didn't see anything. I have been hearing some odd stuff and then look out in the hall and there's nothing there. So I don't know. Um, there might be a lot of spirit activity. If we've got portals opening and closing for 10 days in a row, I'm gonna have to say look out for spirit activity. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's gonna be phenom all over the place, probably. So that's kind of why I'm warning you. Evil entities love filthy things. Yeah. Yeah, bad smells, things like that. A lot of them like stuff that stinks. So, once again, can I say it enough? Protect yourselves. Bubble up. Put your shields up before you go anywhere. Put your shields up around your house. Great time to learn to grid your house. Get yourself some crystals. I recommend really get yourself some chunks of selenite. It's pretty cheap. You can find selenite deals online. I have a bunch of little chunks of selenite. I have them all over the place. Evil stuff does not like selenite. It sheds too much light. It reflects way too much light and just blinds them. That's why I think this pendulum is going to be just great. Oh, it's government housing building. People passing away all the time. Yeah, do your smudging. Yeah, definitely do your smudging. Okay. Is there some kind of entity, negative entity in Pammy's building? Now, first of all, I'm going to use my pendulum and I'm going to let it get charged up so it'll start swinging around. Okay, charge up. I'm going to calibrate it because it's new, it's brand new. Okay. Now, show me yes. What's yes to you? And I'm asking my guides to be present, my angels, my helpers, everybody from the light. Keep watch while I'm doing these things. Every operation that I do. Okay. So this is yes. Now show me no. What is no? What does no look like to you? Okay, we're back to normal configuration. Okay, so my cat's name is Zelda. Okay. It was confused for a moment. What? And it started swinging. Okay, my cat's name is Henry. No. His name is Cowboy. My cat's name is Cowboy. Okay, it's yes and no. Barry has unusually long nose hairs. It's shivering and going in a circle. Ask another question. That's restate the question or ask a different question. It's not going to answer. Okay. So there's something evil entity. Oh yes, swinging like really big time. Evil entities over at Pammy's. Okay. Can we get rid of that thing from here? Can we get rid of it? Yes, we can. Can Pammy just get rid of it? Yeah, I'm not swinging as easy, but yeah. But we can get rid of it from here. We can get rid of things. Okay, we're going to start getting rid of some of these things. So, get yourself ready. Get your ears ready for this. Hey, Cheddar Swiss, how you doing? Have you heard of the needle trick to determine gender? It looks exactly like what you are doing now. You mean to determine the gender of a baby before it's born? The pendulum. Yeah. In fact, when we raised guinea pigs, I used a pendulum to find out whether they were male or female because they're so damn small you can't see. I'm like, how am I supposed to see this? Kittens are very small too, a little easier to see, but guinea pigs are really tiny, and it's like, it's a male or a female or what's going on here? So I would use a pendulum to detect whether it was male or female. Oh, it's a metal needle held over the wrist of a person on a string. Okay, it's still a pendulum, still acting like a pendulum. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, okay, we can even do that. So, show me male. Yep, left to right. Mm-hmm. Show me female. Okay. What gender is the negative male? Okay. Is it a human spirit? Yes. Oh, we can get rid of them really easy. So it's a troublesome human spirit and earthbound. Okay. Is there more than one? Yes, there's more than one. But the one that they were talking about, it happens to be male. Okay. We don't care. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of all of them. I'm going to give them a choice. Okay, Pammy, you ready? I want you to put a shield up around you. Put your shields up, people. I'm going to open portals anywhere you are. If there are negative, if there are earthbounds around you, they're going to get an opportunity to go home. If they don't go home, we're going to send in the big guns to take care of them, which are the angels. If we need the archangels, we can send them in too. Okay. It's okay, puppy. We're going to handle it. We're going to handle it. Like I said, I'm going to open some portals. That's one of the things I do. It was really funny. This reading I got says, maybe you open portals or something like that. It's like, yes. In fact, I do open and close portals. Yes, that's part of what I do. And in fact, my etheric family works on the portal system. So yeah, this is going to be a big time for my family because 10 portals in 10 days, big party. So okay, everybody put on your shields. Just imagine, and if you don't know how to do that, just imagine that there's this beautiful bubble of white light around you. Then put up also one over that that's silver and another one that's gold. And so you got 3 layers there. protection. I'm going to open some portals. We're going to do a mass crossing over. I'm known for doing this. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I'll take care of it. Just, relax. Okay, getting ready, calling my guides together. And portal angels, everyone who happens to be listening to this broadcast, whether now or in the future, we open a portal to allow the earthbounds to get out, to leave, to go home. And I would urge them all to do so. Don't worry about judgment. You're going to meet your family. You're going to go through a review. You're going to be your own judge. Don't worry about that. But you're not going to be roasted and barbecued, okay? If you willingly go, it's probably going to be a lot easier on you. Just letting you know, for some of you, your family's been waiting a long time to see you. And I would ask if any of them are reluctant and family can help them across, please help them across. If not, send angels to help them cross. And now the ones that don't want to cross, I'm sorry, but you're going. I've been really patient for a long time. And usually I have been doing this in mass, just crossing over the ones that want to go. This time, you're going to go. You're just going to go. That's all there is to it. You're all going to go where you belong to go. Okay? Sorry, but you're going to go. Okay? Like I said, if you go peacefully, it's going to be easier. If you don't go peacefully, we're going to send somebody to chase you down and throw you through. Okay? And I'm doing that right now. And I don't have to pay too much attention to this because now I've set the orders out. And I'm going to leave these portals open for a little while so that people can do their work, my crew can do their work, and your crews can do their work. I'm getting a real interesting sensation up around my sinuses and my eyes, like a clearing sensation, and up into my forehead. You know what? They've been really trying to put pressure. This has been putting a lot of pressure on. Yeah, people have been complaining of sinus problems, sinus infections and stuff. Well, this has been part of what's been doing it. How about the third eye? Is that another part of the problems with the third eye, headaches and stuff? Yes. Oh, brother, okay. Holding the portals open, and I mean seriously now, we're getting to the point where we're not going to be tolerating any more laggers behind. They gotta go. And you'll tell me when this is done, when this is all accomplished. Okay. Hello, Lady Spellbreaker. How are you doing? All doing well and taking care of yourselves very well. Okay. Lady Spellbreaker, opening one in your area too. Everybody who, well, I've already got that in place. Everybody now or in the future who sees this, portal's going to open. Any earthbound entity is going to leave now, whether they want to or not. They're leaving. If you want to join me in that, join right in. But put up your shields because some of them might give a fight. But we're cleaning house. And don't think I can't do that. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I know. Sinuses are related to the throat chakra. Also, that's true. Creation chakra and being able to talk. Ear, nose, throat. Yep. Also the third eye, because it's up there around your third eye. So, right. I have heard lots and lots of people having trouble with their sinuses and up in this area. That's your third eye, and they're trying to get it. They're really trying to mess with our third eye, and it's time to get rid of all that crap. Okay. We're going to clear that too. We're going to do a clearing for the third eye area and the sinuses and everything. We're going to do clearings for all that. We're going to get you through this. Don't worry. I told you I was going to hang around and make sure you guys get through this. You're not going to be alone. Okay? You never are alone. You do have a whole team. You just got to tell them what to do. You need to learn to tell them what to do for you. And then you got to build up enough faith in yourself that you know it's going to happen. Because that's part of manifestation, is knowing that it's going to happen. One of the things is, I know what I can do. I know my angels are listening. I know they're effective. I know what I do is effective. This is not out of pride. This is just, you need to know. You need to be that way. You need to be very definite and positive about what you're doing. And then you can win. And I know some people may say this is being proud, if you think this is just being prideful or whatever, it's not. You have to be that definite in order to have that power rise. Being timid is not going to do it. You have to step into your power. You have to know that you are divine. I'm divine. I am God, and so are you. We don't have to put up with no shit, okay? We don't have to put up with this shit. We don't have to. We are the power here. God flows through us. That's how we get things done around here. And we've been given helpers. So I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to do a clearing for this stuff. Let's get slow. I've had so many people too complaining about trying to get stuff uploaded, concentration issues, when they're trying to do these videos and stuff, even some very strong channels and stuff and strong readers and mediums having some problems getting things done because it's really on right now. All connected. Yep. Speaking. Yeah. And there's also that connection between the heart and the throat. That's why I'm wearing the blue apatite. Blue apatite. Get yourself some blue apatite. It's not that expensive. You can usually get a piece somewhere. Okay. Blue apatite for this chakra and the chakra connecting the heart with the throat, because you need your heart energy and your throat connected. Okay, you need that connection. It's really going to help you. Right. Yep. Okay. So now I'm going to start with light language. I'll go into tones. The light language will clear some stuff up. The tones will, this is what Gemini tells me she feels it does. I'm going to be too busy actually doing this to know. You tell me what it's doing, okay? Because Gemini was telling me what she was feeling it doing. Please tell me. It's too fast for me, and it doesn't, they don't want to slow down. They want to get it done, I guess. So I guess, slowing down and finding out what each thing means is going to have to be a separate operation. Right now, we're trying to get an effect done. So, third eye imbalances, right? Yeah, that's the Yeah, and the Carolyn Mace book. Yeah. Well, I've been getting a lot of that lately, and I mean, this is also David, my mate's favorite color is blue apatite color. This beautiful kind of blue with a slight greenish tinge to it, just slightly green. Shade of blue, and my one of my very favorite shades of blue too. So I'm going to start with light language, and then you can also, if you do light language, you can also do some at home. And that won't hurt a bit. As a matter of fact, it'll help. And I've got the portals open. And anything that is, it's going to get too hot to hang around. I mean, they're really going to be uncomfortable when I do this, okay? They're going to be very uncomfortable. So they're going to want out. They're going to want out. Okay? Adaya, Wasaya, Otokatama, Oparea Nigadata. What of they say, Nani go to Munich, Australia, or against Media, Moradia. You get any similar stadium, no better, you really see the real Moradia. Or is some in the area, or the area was here. Mbari kidogo kisimlimadia sikuria bikifaria wewe sikuria mongoro dari beri sikuria wewe ya risori maria ini sabaria Gimana boy no katako ni sebenarnya masih sebenarnya potong orang sebenarnya era que yo era para decir ni no yo no haría tu para ni dia ansa tu foto ya no to y te pedía estar bueno ni yo Inketa gun katiati kodon, Fenikatiaron, which Pedia. The British synonym of the day. The British synonym of Mania. I mean, also namely on Miniania. Okay. How's it going? We're just about done. Ah. Oh, really? Have you? Hmm. You've been doing it more, taking time away from going live. Just do it live. I know it's hard. It's hard for me to get over. I know, but I'm told that I have to get over it. I have to do it live and let the chips fall where they may. People like it, don't like it, whatever. That don't understand it, it doesn't matter. It's got to be done, and it just has to be done. It has to be done, and it is a blessing. It's not a bad thing. So please accept it that way. Please accept this gift of love from the other side, because Negative things hate this stuff. It's kryptonite to them. And those of you who really understand Superman know kryptonite is not a good thing for Superman. So, hey, I'm losing ability to stay awake. Okay, you're getting knocked out by the energy? Okay, I understand. Tammy, if you do have to sleep, it's okay. Sometimes the energy is very high and people get knocked out. You know, you can come back when you wake up. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. I get knocked out too by the end. Sometimes I have to get horizontal. I mean, but right now I've got a lot of energy running through me, so it ain't going to happen anytime right away. I got all this energy coming through me. So yeah, we're going to do some more of that too, because some more stuff needs to be done. I'm feeling like, okay, let me see if we got, okay. Have we got everything out of Pammy's place? Not yet. So have we got some things that are not human in there? Not just earthbound humans, you've actually got some literal. Are these things what people would call demons? Or negative other lower entities? Okay, yeah. Okay. Ooh, yes. Throat chakra constriction. No, no way, dude. No, you're out. You're out. Get him. Get him. Okay. More. No, you're going to get hit more. Oroya, scuda ben detabasio do foia tataya, potata. Foia nuketero. Just made it here as you Otaya, good Cipriano, Porto, Padiana. Get tire over the Yosia. Foria Sira. O Foria Sira or Chibroria Ferrara. Oya, Oria, Oria, Oria. Wow. Jeez, I don't know what they're doing. Wow. I don't know what's going to happen next. Just sorry, hold on. I'm not sorry. No, don't be sorry. Hold on. Let him go. Oh, they're bringing out the throat singing. Oh. Don't be alarmed at the coughing. It's part of the process. Oh. Oh. Oh, They've never done that yet. That's the first time I heard that. Ooh. Maybe I'll get a job with the Who next. I don't know. What did they say? I don't know. But there was something big that needed to go. Ah, let's see. What the chat? I can't even read right now. I'm still vibrating. Yeah. Mama D live. What? I can't even read. Mama D live. Mama D, the Energizer Bunny. Oh, lying on the futon. Made some tea. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Amazing from Mercury. Station direct, clear the throat chakra and heal all the blockages. Yes. With my headaches, the third eye chakra. Yes, absolutely. This is bringing through a lot. Yes. There's more. Okay. Just checking to make sure everybody's okay, because there's a lot here. Okay. There's a lot I'm going to have to do. There's more. So, get ready. There's more. Yeah. And Cowboy is now. Yeah. Okay. You ready for more, Cowboy? You going to help me? Send out those purrs. Send out those purrs of love, little kitty cake. Little sweet kitty cat. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing that smoky stuff again. Clear all the third eyes. Remove every cover. Remove every impediment. Remove every dark, negative, evil, low vibration thing over everyone's third eye that is affecting anyone's third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, or actually any of their chakras, but mostly that third eye. Remove all the calcification. Okay. Ready? Ready. Yes. Oh, they want to do more of this. Okay. Clearing out more. Oh, I can see cracks. It's like there's these cracks in something, and it's. I had to begin to crack apart. Nah, I told you not to mess with me, but you did. You know what they say? Find out. There you go. Okay. Uh, surprise! Surprise, surprise. Okay. It's like somebody's like so surprised, like, what? Okay, well, like I said, F around, find out. Uh, the upcoming full moon is in Ophiuchus. Wow! Oh, cool, cool. Clear the smoke so well the veil is lifted out of the minds of humanity. Clear the smoke and blockage of the throat, and healing will come. You want to come in? You want to come in a bit? I'm going to be doing my thing, but if you want to add, I'm going to put the link in case somebody wants to come in. But we're really screwing them up now. I saw some kind of thing, some kind of big, uh, it looked like a big stone wall just cracked and just, oh man, we just vaporized it. Just, I don't know what's left, but there might be. Ah, is there anything left? Is there anything left? Is there anything left? Is there anything left of it? Is there more? There is a little more. There is some more. Okay, there's a little more. Okay, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. Did we manage to do, at least the people that are listening here, a lot of it? Okay, but not entirely. Okay, not entirely over. Sorry, I'm not going to come up. Okay, already laying in bed. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your energy, dear. And very thankful to have you. Hello, Mary. Drum stud, Mary. We're doing clearings and stuff, and boy, some new stuff is coming in. So it's like new stuff has been coming in a lot lately. So I think I'm getting a whole bunch of new stuff here. You know what, though? My sinuses are now running like a sieve, and stuff is coming up out of my throat. And I'm going to have to take a drink of something because, wow. Sasquatch tea. A little bit of Sasquatch tea there. Okay. Or forest people tea. Yeah, Pammy, if you need to lie down, you can stop, Pammy. We're going to keep sending it to you. Go right ahead and lay down. You probably need to rest and let it pass. Let whatever this is get out of your system. Yeah, if you're tired, yeah, you go right ahead, Pammy. It's okay. It'll work anyway. Okay, Pammy. We love you. We want you to get better, so we're going to keep sending. Okay. Right. Well, I see that there's more. And there are more. Okay. Oh, you think so? Oh, you think so? Guess what? I don't think so. Something's threatening me. I don't think so. Matter of fact, I know better. That hurt, I know. Get out. Get out. I'm just going to keep hurting you. It's going to hurt. Really going to hurt. I suspect I have a Mongolian shaman guide. Well, okay. That one's gone. I don't see it. I don't hear it. I thought I heard some whimpering. Okay, is that it? Or is that it? Is that gone? Okay, that one's really gone. Okay. Okay, no. Are we done with this? Are we done with this for now? Yes, we are. Okay, we are done with this for now. Whew. Whoa. Yeah. Well, my head is incredibly clear now. And I'm laughing my butt off. So I guess, I'm in much higher vibration right now. Boy, the feeling I got as it was going, as it was sassing me, this bad mouth trying to scare me. It's like, are you kidding me? I know who I am. I know who I am. And God, I'm divine. We're divine. What the heck do you think you're doing? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Trying to do this to us. It's like you can't win. You can't. You can't. Not once we know who we are. That's just the thing. Keeping us from knowing who we are. That's been the trick all along. Distractions, pain, cloudiness, fogginess, not knowing who you are, not accepting who you are, not accepting your own divinity, and not even knowing that it's there. That's how they've been tricking us all this time. That's how they've been able to do all this crap. Once you know and you know and you know, Cat's Catherine Goldman. Hello, Catherine. She used to say that. I know that I know that I know. I know that I know that I know, Catherine. That's right. That there is a God and that he hears and answers prayers. That's what she used to say. I know that there's God too, Catherine, and we're him, her, it. We are God. Anyway, we are the way that God is experiencing this realm. So, let's see. This is an making so sense now, more sense. People are trying to confuse me. Yes, when I'm trying to teach, it causes physical pains in the body. Spirit guides even warn me. Yes, yes. There are people here who have come in from time to time who have tried to do stuff like that too. Oh, my stars in heaven, distractions leading us away from truth. We know who we are. That's right. Know who you are. Right, right. When I was at that party, I found something out. Um, I had to do the clearing like every 5 minutes. Once they started bingo, and bingo, I usually leave. I thought I'd stick around and just see what was going on with it. Bingo was grueling. Oh my gosh. The acoustics in the room are horrible. Nobody can speak, or you can't hear the bingo thing being called. You're getting cheap plastic prizes from Temu. You know, it's not worth it. But I stuck around a little bit to try and be sociable, but you can't be sociable because you don't dare speak because you can't hear what's being done or what's being said. So I'm like, oh, this is terrible. And you know what? I had to keep sending away. I felt horrible, horrible. And I'm like, this is awful. And the lady next to me kept going, I'm fading, I'm fading. And she, in that voice, I'm fading. I feel like I'm really fading. But she didn't get up and leave. She wouldn't get up and leave. I'm like, oh, this is bad. And the other person on the other side was angry. Anytime anybody made a sound, it's like, shh, I can't hear. Shh. Now, this is a cheap plastic piece of Chinese crap that's what they're playing for. And they had all of these not just a straight line. You had to get bow tie and these different configurations in the bingo. It's like, and it took forever. And I'm like, something odd is going on here. They were harvesting energy. Somebody was harvesting energy. I'm not kidding. Right at that. That's why and a lot of the nicer people avoid the bingo. The people who are not aware sit there like they're in a freaking trance, waiting for the next bingo thing to win. a prize that on Temu would maybe cost you 35 cents, less than $1. All of them so far that I've seen have been less than like maybe $1 tops. I'm like, holy cow, people are giving up their vital energy for cheap plastic shit. What's going on here? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's amazing. Yes, she is. That is amazing. She's always with you. Yes. Yeah, they're like sitting there playing bingo, not speaking to each other, getting upset if somebody talks, shushing each other, staring each other down if anybody tries to say anything. And this lady next to me, this poor lady, says, I'm fading. And she doesn't even, she's too faded out to even leave. I had to leave. I said, maybe you should go home. Yeah, I should. But she made no move to go home. And I was just, oh, crap. I can't stay here because I couldn't think. I was like all the time, I'm like, send it back with consciousness. Who does this belong to? Send back with consciousness. Attached and love attached. Send it back. And, had to keep doing the clearing, 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 clearing. So we've got stuff going on in this building. So I open up, okay, the portal's time to close. Time to close the portals. Okay, time to close the portals of, yeah, for the earthbounds and others. Okay, time to close it for now. We can't just leave them hanging open. That's no good. Cannot leave portals hanging open. It's no good. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I'm not hardly going anywhere anymore. I do not watch television. I do not watch television at all. I'm if I'm on the tube, I'm doing something. I'm learning something or something. I'm not, or there's somebody I need to talk to, but I am not just screwing around. You know, I am not. That's another thing I wanted to talk about, and I will talk about that too, is don't be a dopamine junkie. Okay. It's very easy to do. And a dopamine junkie, if you know what dopamine is, it's that little pleasure thing, that little pleasure chemical that gets released. And it can be from something as simple as somebody giving you a compliment or when you win something, when you win a game, when you see something you like, and blah 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 blah. And I mean, I heard a guy talking about it. Is that these little dopamine generators that we carry around with us here, called smartphones, are enslaving. Actually, they can enslave you if you are addicted to the dopamine that they give you. They give you a lot of dopamine hits, little dopamine hits all the time. That's how people get addicted. And so I make sure, and I've been guilty of it. Sometimes I get busy scrolling through shorts. if I'm not careful, I'm, seeing what the news, and I like the shorts in a way because you only get enough of the news to know, okay, something's happening. You don't get like shocking details and, a lot of graphic stuff. You can just like scroll right away from it. So I kind of like that, but yeah, it's very easy to get caught up in looking at the short videos, and that's what I think the TikTok is doing, is it's getting people into this very short attention span, sort of frame of mind, immediate gratification. It's a dopamine hit every time you scroll. So that's what's happening. Dopamine addiction. Yeah. Do yoga, play meditation. Yeah, that kind of thing. I have no time. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah. Dopamine smartphones. You're in a battle for your time, your brain, your loosh. Yep. Like a slot machine. Exactly. Exactly. Slot machines do the same thing. Every time you scroll, dopamine hit, dopamine hit, dopamine hit. Very hard to stop. It's like Lay's potato chips, right? You can't eat just one, right? Right. Yep. And you're always touching it, touching it, touching it. You had an offshore earthquake. Really? Really? Cool. Yep. And honestly, you don't want to be a dopamine junkie because it's too easy. Like I said, I do this. I try to give you value on this show, try to give you information, try to give you healings, clearings. We do breath work. I'm not here to just screw around and you know, I'm not here to screw around. I'm here to give you some value. I'm here to give you some spiritual backup, you know, or I wouldn't be doing it because I'm not monetized. I'm not getting paid anything for this. Dopamine led me to make, yeah, you bet it can. It sure can. Yes. Very easy, very easy. And it is one of the tools that they're using to enslave us. Tsunami warning. We've flattened tsunamis before. Is it still on, Drumstud? I mean, Mary? Eclipses, false earthquakes to cause earthquakes, yeah. And a volcano blast in Italy. Wow. Right. Do food shorts, yeah. Right. Oh, you do food shorts. Show the dismal food they serve us. Oh, you do, James? Well, you can put your link in so the people can get there. But yeah, oh gosh, we got to do something for the food. Yeah, the sun is blasting out energy like nobody's business. We get M classes all the time. We get series of M classes. We get lots of small C classes, tons of M classes lately, tons of them. And we almost had an X class recently, very close to an X class. I know that because I hear that every day. I listen to Paul White Gold Eagle, and that's one of the things he comments on is they do a little bit of astrology, a little bit of, what the Mayan day is. Today, for instance, was Blue Electric Hand. It was a good day for healing. So anybody needs anything healed, today's a good day for it. So let's get going. We'll do it. And so, yeah, so basically it kind of gives you a little smattering of all of these spiritual news. But other than that, not a whole lot. Like I said, I found some interesting readers that I was just drawn to listen to the readings, and they turned out to be exactly what I needed to hear. That very synchronous. I may even start doing some of that kind of thing. I may even start doing that on this channel. So, or start another channel. Lady Spellbreaker, I need to ask you some things since you seem to be doing pretty good. I really could use a little help. You know what? I need to be out in the sun more. I know, Heather. Leo Heather. See, that's just it. Mars and Jupiter are, um, uh, aren't they? I think they're squaring Pluto right now. So, yeah, sun gazing. Oh, you missed opportunities of old friends trying to help you. Yeah. See, I can only take so much sun, as far as I know. I I have to be a little bit careful with the sun. Too much is not good. But I have really developed a lot more tolerance to the sun in these later years than when I was younger. When I was younger, I was a lot lighter skinned too. It's funny, my skin has changed. My skin has changed from when I was very young. When I was very young, I was a snowflake and I burned like nobody's business very, very easily. It was more of the Irish side. Now I got more of the Indian side coming out. Oh boy, everything in Leo. Jeez. Wow. Yep, it's still fire. It can still burn you if you don't watch it. Yeah. Yes. And my officious self is still a badass. You know what? This is another thing. So I saw something that, and this is amazing to me. Um, when I was born, I came in on a Blu-ray. Now, these are light frequencies, right? It's like the indigos, okay, et cetera, crystal, different rays, et cetera. Okay. I came in on a Blu-ray. The Blu-rays are here. We're here to set things up for the indigos. So when I died, I came back during an indigo time. Kind of interesting that I bridged that. One of my guides is Saint Germain, which is Master of the Violet Flame. Amethyst is the stone. Which I'm very drawn to amethysts. Then I find out this guy on one of the shorts, he's talking about the different kinds of blue people. And he's talking about there's one that's like the Navi in Avatar, and then there's another one that's like the Hindu gods, right? Which I've always kind of identified with. And then there's another kind that he says they're very blue and they have wings, and he called them azurites. And they have he called them, he said they're the badasses of the group. Not in a negative way though. They're the badasses. They have 24 strands of DNA. 24 strands of DNA. Oh Lord. I mean, can you imagine 24 strands? That's twice as much as a human being. We don't even have all of them plugged in yet, although we're working on it. I'm pretty sure I have more plugged in than the average guy. And so do you. If you're here, if you're on this channel, you probably have more than the average guy too plugged in. But can you imagine 24 strand DNA? That's a lot of information and energy going through there. So they're badasses. Now, remember, I helped flatten a tsunami, right? I mean, me and a friend, she told me, and I said no, and flattened a tsunami, got the tsunami warning to be canceled. And I asked, am I that much of a badass? And I got absolutely, you're one of our baddest badasses. Which I'm not kidding. That's exactly the way they put it, because they talk very plain with me. Like I said, we talk like friends. So they talk in my language, and I guess I talk in theirs too. So am I one of those? Maybe my real form has 24 strands of DNA. I don't know. But yeah, I've been told I have wings, that my light form definitely, I've seen it, has wings. So maybe I'm one of those guys. And if so, they're here to rock and roll. They're here to rock and roll. We're here to rock and roll if I'm one of them. Either that or perhaps the other ones, and I forget what he called them, but basically the people that are the Hindu gods, because they really are a type of ET. And or maybe a hybrid of some sort. I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that. Yeah. Right. Sea goat has horns too. That's right, Capricorn. My progressed being Capricorn, I'll tell you. Now that's interesting because I've cleaned my diet out a lot, and I can stand a lot more sun than I used to. Okay, maybe that is it. Maybe we're only get problems from the sun if we're toxified. Yeah, because I have a lot less problems. I can stay out a lot longer, and I'm pretty detoxed. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's the change that happened. Is I detoxed and now it doesn't affect me as much. Well, that's something to consider. Yep, definitely something to consider. April 24. Happy birthday again. I think I wished you happy birthday once. Yeah, I don't know. I was very light skinned. See, my mother, when she was young, was very, very light skinned. I think in my bloodline, there is some tall white. I know we've been messed with. I know my line has been messed with. I think on my mother's side, there might have been some tall white. But I don't know, because very, very light skin when I was young, and her too, got burned very easy when she was young. Don't know. So can't, only guessing, only guessing. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to handle? Dopamine. We've spoken about dopamine. Is there anything else? We've spoken about the tax. They're going to be coming daily now. Just realize it. Portals are going to be opening daily. We're going to be going through portals every single day until the 28th. It's okay. It's an acceleration. It's to get us through this because we're asking to go a little faster, aren't we? We want to get through this. So yeah, these 10 days are to help that. Yeah, and Kemet. Yeah, Ma'at and Kemet. Okay. I think I have covered the subjects. Oh yes, and the twin flame reunions. The things that have been separating the twin flames. The walls are coming down. Apparently, you're going to be more connected with your twin flame than ever. If they're somewhere else, but physically with you. And the divine compliments are okay. Don't be surprised if you have some Kundalini effects. You know what Kundalini is, right? Okay, yeah. It's going to be affecting our base chakra. It's going to be helping to heal our base and sacral chakras and activate them and make them whole again. So to make the union uh, somehow to repair that. I'm not getting it really clearly, or I didn't get it really clearly, but maybe it'll while I'm talking about it, maybe it'll clear. Um, but it has something to do with the union between us and our twin flame too. And then the divine complements, which are usually portrayed in, like, for instance, Hindu is the male and female side. They usually call them married. They usually say the wife and the husband, the wife. And like Saraswati is the wife of Brahma. So, um, so apparently they've been off doing things and have had a certain amount of separation creep in, and now they're going to be the separations are getting and additionally, if you have been denied finding your twin flame, it's going to be easier now. So don't give up. They could show up, and if your twin flame has passed on, it should be easier to communicate with them now. So they're going to be even closer to you. So most of you, and I have a funny feeling that with you, don't mistake this, but in this life, Heather, I think your daughter might have been your twin in this life and came in as your daughter to be close to you. It's just a feeling. I can't prove it. It's something to think about. So, and that might be why she's saying I'm inside you. Something to think about and see if it fits. Okay. Because David tells me that. He says, I'm a part of you. You can't lose me now. I'm always here. Just don't always notice, but I'm always here. I am a part of you. Um, Empath Survival Guide. Yeah. Um, yeah. There are vampires that are emotional. Emotional. There are energy vampires. There are time vampires. There are also, I have to tell you, I have run into all kinds of vampires and didn't realize when I was younger what I was getting myself into at the time. But yeah, I found out there are some real vampires. Um, they don't function quite like the movies, but some of them do. I actually ran into people online that claim to be drinking buckets of blood. I can't prove that's real, but it sure weirded me out to a certain extent. And I had to be very impassive about it. I was very like, oh, really? How interesting. Where do you get all of that? They were asking me, do you know anywhere where I can actually order blood? And it's like, no, no. Maybe, I don't know, hang around the slaughterhouse. Cow blood. I don't know. Strange stuff like that I've run into. I mean, I've run into I ran into all kinds of things in this one chat I was in, and I couldn't believe. I was like, and the detail was really whoa, right? So anyway, I don't talk about it too much because I don't want to like call that energy in unless I have to, deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. So yeah, and the thing is clearing out our energy. I can tell I'm almost through a lot. I still have stuff, yes, I still have stuff, but there are certain issues that I'm just about out. Thank goodness. There's some long-term ones that I'm just about out. There are going to be some things that are going to end. There are going to be some stuff that you've been trying to clear is finally going to end. That's another thing that's going to be happening during this time period. There's going to be some endings. There's going to be some saying goodbyes. And in some cases, it's going to be to things that you really need. I mean, it's always going to be stuff you really need to get rid of anyway, though. So don't worry about it. Just let it go. When it goes, let it go. It has to go. So, warning, there are going to be some endings. There are going to be a lot of endings, in fact. You're going to see it. And what did I tell you? People are leaving. A lot of people are going to be leaving. It's time. It's just their time to go. They weren't signed up for the end. So some of them are going on to help us on the other side. And I almost got talked into that myself, but then I said no. I said I was going to be here. I'm here to win the game. I'm needed here. So I'm going to win this. Okay, we're going to win this. Then we can talk about me leaving. Because I don't want to have to come back here and do this again. Okay, it's a lot trickier to detect in real life. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite like in the movies. However, there are some real blood drinkers, apparently, and there are some who are definitely emotional ones. Definitely, I've run into those. Definitely. Energy drainers, absolutely, absolutely. Plenty of those. Um, some of them are people, some of them are entities, some of these are entities acting through people, so there's a lot of that stuff. So that is absolutely real, but that doesn't mean we have to put up with it. I mean, like I said, I was sitting there thinking to myself, why are these people sitting here glued to these little cards like it's very, very important when the gift you're going to get, the little gift you're going to win, is probably costs 35 cents. And you could order it on Temu. And then when I felt that pulling of energy, that's why they set these things up. Because I asked, I said, can we have something besides bingo? No, they want bingo. So, okay. Can't have anything but bingo. Well, I'm not participating anymore. I've seen it and I've had it. I'm done. I'm going to be like some other people I've seen there. They take off. They come in a little kind of late, and then they take off as soon as they're done with whatever they're doing. They're part of it, they bring in their stuff that they're adding to it, and then as soon as that's over, they just leave. They're gone. I'm going to be the same way. I'm not hanging around, not for bingo. Whatever kind of ritual they're doing down there, I want nothing to do with it. And I'm going to keep clearing this building. They're not going to like it. They're probably going to hate it. Matter of fact, that's probably one of the beefs they got with me anyway. Maybe they realize. I don't know. Pluto's bringing lots of innings. Yes, absolutely. That's what one of the things Pluto does. From child loss. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, we leave when the soul completes mission, and not everybody is here for the end. Not everybody signed up for the end. It's just that way. Not everybody wanted to be here for the end. And I said, hey, if we're going to have something like a, nuclear, destruction, or one of those fast pull flips that annihilates everything except a few people and all of that crap, if we end up somehow on that timeline, I want to go immediately. I'm out of here. I'm not doing the cleanup. I don't want to do the cleanup. That's somebody else's job. I will do. And I'm here until we win. After that, I'm not sure whether I'm staying or not. I might go on to be with my guy, my friends, because they have a hell of a band over there. I have a really nice club there and a really nice home. So when I go, I know I'm going to have a lot of fun. And it's tempting, but no, I said I was going to be here. Said I was going to stay for this. Yep. I have not quite completed the mission, and I don't want to have to come back. Never try this again. I'm done. I told him, I said, after this, I'm taking a very, very long vacation. Yeah, I'm taking a vacation because it's been a long, long, long. What a long, strange trip it's been, right? Trucking like the doodah man. Yep, what a long, strange trip it's been this time. This has just been, I tell you, not again. Not for a while, not for a long, 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 maybe ever. I don't know. But my soul is forever, so I don't know. I can't be sure of that. You know, I might get bored. Maybe I get bored every now and then. Okay, I'll dive into this madness, complete madness. Let's see. Oh my God, that's terrible. Oh my, oh geez, that's got to be one of the worst Mother's Days ever. Jeez. Another woman's niece OD'd on Mother's Day. Oh geez. See, yeah, I knew somebody that OD'd herself on muscle relaxer. Yeah, right on, was it Easter? I think it was Easter Sunday. A few years back though. But, you know, people do themselves in for the holidays. Wow. That's, yeah, but that is terrible. Um, Parents outliving their children, that's hard. I mean, you don't think of it that way. You don't think that's going to happen. But it's happening a lot now. It's, sorry to say, it's probably going to happen some more before we're out of this. Um, so, but yeah, you leave when your mission is complete, and that was the mission. Some of them have done this to wake people up. Right, me too. Yeah. Yes, yes, there's been a lot of that. Praying for the mothers and aunts and grandmas and who are losing people, losing young ones, which it's just not supposed to happen like that, is it? In our minds, it's just not supposed to happen like that. But, and they're trying to do it more, you know, it's like really trying to give the experiment to very young children. I think they should be taken out and shot personally. I'll I'll tell you all about shot. You know, some of the things they're doing, trying to get mandated. It's just, and you can't tell me that every single one of them has no idea. But yeah, there's a lot of brainwashing. Remember, there are a lot of brainwashed people. People are still brainwashed. No, we've got to do something about that. I think in the future shows, they're going to let me rest. This is it for tonight. But honestly, they're going to, you know, we're going to be doing probably some clearings for the brainwashed. Now, tomorrow is going to be, Monday, Moon Day. We're right on a new moon. It's going to be a reading night. It's going to be free cards. So you get a free card reading, first come, first serve. So be aware that tomorrow is that kind of a night. And I might try it even more than one time tomorrow. I might try to have some different times that I'm doing it. I'm really trying to build an audience now. And um, although, I'm kind of back and forth on this. Do I need to build a big audience? Am I meant for just a small few? Or maybe I need another channel and build that one up and leave this one being just what it is. And maybe build another one that's based on something a little bit different. And, I've been asking these questions. I'll be getting answers soon, I guess. Anyway, Lady Spellbreaker, you seem to be doing great. Your channel seems to be doing really great. So I could use a channel guru, and because I don't know what I'm doing in that regard. I'm not very good at marketing myself. Right, I'm on a mission. Yeah, that's why I live alone. Yes. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, we'll work on that. Like I said, I'm done for tonight. Probably we might be able to try it again Wednesday. And I think Wednesday, that's probably a good day. It'll give me a little chance to recover and meditate on how to do this exactly. And I will ask for or if, we get done with the readings early, I might do something right tomorrow. We'll see. Clear some of the sleepers up, clear the brainwashing. Yeah. So, it's going to be a big job though. I hate to tell you, as I'm looking at it, it's pretty deep water there. Wow. I can't believe that some people are still at it. They're still brainwashed. Well, guys, um, it's been over 2 hours. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, really cool. Yeah, I can't do that either. I can't do that. Yeah, and I'm going to be doing some stuff from outside too to get the outside energy into this. That's my plan as well. So yeah, we're going to be working on that. Of course, I've got to be careful where I do some of this. I'm going to have to do if I do some of this outside, I'm going to have to do it in the day so that people don't get on my case because I'm loud. So yes, take good care of yourselves. Get good food, good rest. Keep your energy as high as you possibly can. Do things to raise your energy daily. Whatever it is for you that does that, please do it. Because we are fighting a battle now. This is a battle. Realize that that is the way it is going to be for a while. But you can overcome all this. And I'm here to help. Your guides are here to help. Your angels are here to help. They're all here to help. You get a lot of help. You're not alone. You're not alone. No matter how it seems, something may try to trick your mind into thinking you're alone, but you are not. Just remember, ask for help. If you can't do it, ask for help, please. They're waiting. They're waiting for it. They want you to succeed. I love you. They love you. They want you to know they're right there for you. Right? Okay, you're a divine. Never forget. You've got a spark of God. You are God living in this realm. You are God experiencing this realm. There is nothing stronger. There's nothing bigger. Okay. You are eternal. We are eternal. And we have the power. There's nothing bigger. I'm not kidding. There are things that will try to make you believe that they're bigger and stronger and scarier and all that. Well, you know what? To them, I'm pretty freaking scary. And well, it should be. Because I don't screw around. I'm not here to play. When you see me, if you are a negative entity, you see me. You come up against me, you must be wanting to be taken out. And I understand that. I'll gladly take you out. Right out of this existence. And it won't be that hard. I've had plenty try me. So now there aren't as many as there used to be. They're fighting hard, but there aren't as many as there used to be. We've gotten rid of a bunch. Remember that. We've gotten rid of a bunch of them. A bunch of them are getting recycled. So they're on their way out. Okay. Yep. Time for me. Time for me to toddle off for sure. Truth is where you find it. Hope you're finding some here. And remember, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, next Sunday, that's when I'm on. Love to see ya. Please subscribe. Please share. Please leave a comment. I'll try to get back to the comments and put little loves on them all. But I don't always get to do that. They never tell me that you've commented, by the way. Nobody ever YouTube never lets me know that you commented. So it's just whenever I get to my channel and I go through and I'll put all kinds of hearts all over when I get in there, but I never know. Okay. Yeah, time for breath work. Yeah, absolutely. Love you, dear. Love you all. Mary, Heather, Pammy, Pam I Am, James Ortiz, everybody who showed. I can't remember. I think Alexander might have showed. I'm trying to remember, did Alexander show tonight? All of you. And anybody I forgot to mention. Okay. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Turn my comments on. Oh, I had the studio app. I might have had to uninstall it for some reason. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. Because I don't have room on my phone and my phone doesn't have a memory card slot. So I'm juggling apps on my phone. I need much better equipment. Like I said, I need better equipment. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, guys. Better equipment. I need it. I'll see you. Take care of yourselves. It's choppy out. Love.